Moi, mun nimi on Pekka, mä soitan viulua ja tervehdin teitä täältä Elleb Philharmonie-konserttitalosta. My first impression, I came here a couple of times when it was still being worked on. I think actually my visits kind of coincided with the period when not much was happening. So I came here one time and I thought, wow, this is going to be amazing, one of these years. And then I came about a year and a half later and it was kind of in the same position still. I was walking around here with a hard hat and taking a lot of pictures and just remembering, thinking like if it does happen, if it does eventually get finished, it's going to be quite spectacular. So we just finished the rehearsal of the Prokofiev first violin concerto in the big hall. My prejudice, my kind of idea of the hall based on reports from people who came and listened or people who came and played was that it's very good for high frequency instruments like a violin. Like, okay, it's great for anything, but that there's a chance for very thin sort of silvery notes from a violin to kind of, you can sort of place them in the air and have them suspended, ringing. It's really, really exciting, fun to get to try to understand a whole for the first time. It's a great, great instrument, a huge instrument. The Prokofiev, I think it's a kind of a logical sort of in-between element of the other kind of episodes of music. Where Sibelius 7 is heavy. It's a logical conclusion to the program. It's a kind of complete statement. Sibelius 6 is mostly like shadows and light. I think there's even a quote from Sibelius saying that this is when in the evening the shadows get longer, when the light is coming from a lower angle. So 6 is a kind of twilight. Kaija Saariaho's piece, I think, triggers a lot of sort of ideas of colors and smells and temperatures. It's not the kind of music, of course, that you go home humming the melody, but it puts you in a different space. I think it's probably sort of exactly the right music for the building. It's a matter of debate, I think, the possible connection between Sibelius and folk music. I work a little bit with or every now and then with a traditional music artist called Ilona Korhonen. Ilona's work is based on a historical figure called Larin Paraske. Larin Paraske was a kind of traditional Karelian rune singer, or runo singer, we call them. And she sang for Sibelius. Sibelius came and listened to her. And again, in my humble opinion, Sibelius's language changed very quickly after him becoming familiarized with this kind of repetitive storytelling, poetry / singing. Everybody is so much deeper than an idea like that. I can't say that Sibelius, everything is based on folk music, but certainly some of the personalities that you kind of sense when you play his music. For instance, when you play the violin concerto, you sort of feel like part of you becomes a romantic hero, but the element that takes the piece to a completely different level of depth, I think, is this kind of archaic, where you are not performing, you are channeling. Well, I think the obvious remedy for winter, if you are now in Hamburg, is the place where we are right now. And in general, just listen to music. Make yourself a playlist. Now when there's still time before it gets completely cold and dark, put like 2 albums, 2 big works of music per week. Take one really ecstatic one and one really melancholic one and change them every week. So you have one week you could have what would be nice, you can have sort of Rite of Spring, Rite of Autumn. No, you could have like an ecstatic sort of Russian Rimsky-Korsakov, Spanish Caprice or something like that, and then the Sufjan Stevens record from last year, like when you need to cry a little. But this kind of method might be nice. So make yourself a playlist. Maybe that's the way to go. And also you can get one of these lamps. I would say it's päräyttävä. Päräyttävä is actually, it's like a street word from a couple of, maybe 5 years ago, people started using it. It's like a slang word. It's sort of something that shakes you a little bit, that sort of stuns you. But when you want to act cool about it, you don't say that it's stunning, you say it's päräyttävä. It's, I think this is very päräyttävä building. No niin, eiköhän tää ollut tällä kertaa tässä. Nauttikaa uudesta talosta, käykää paljon konserteissa sitten, kun tänne saa lippuja.